Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Sly Cooper. Sly 2 Bandit Thieves, to be more specific. And I think last time we left off with only Bentley's mission left. Yeah. So we will go and do that. I believe this is the mission where we have to just kind of follow him around for a little bit. Nothing to, actually, not even follow, more like lead him around. Um, yeah, leading Rajan. Not too bad. So let's just go and get that done. But yeah, sorry for the lack of Sly lately. I feel like I say that in almost every video. Um, yeah, if you didn't know or if you didn't watch the Don't Starve episode that I posted, basically, I was wondering if there's a guy there. Basically, I was just getting my schedule sorted out, working with the new job that that I got and everything. But now I've basically settled into something, and in the Don't Start video, I said I got a schedule now to actually sit down and record, but um, that was like a month ago, and that was not planned. I had some IRL stuff come up, but we should be back into playing Sly. So I think the last Sly episode we had was quite a few months ago, and I think in that time, Sly actually became available for the PS5. I don't own a PS5, but if I remember correctly, I think only Sly 1 was available to get from the PlayStation Store. And now I think they've made the whole trilogy, and I think even Sly 4 available. But we're still playing on the PS3, which is not too bad, I guess.
As I expected, Rajan is out for his daily tour of the operation. My sources claim he always carries 3 blueprints on him, which, when read together, tell you everything about his spice operation.
Too bad he doesn't have that section of the clockwork heart we saw during the recon. You could just pump him full of sleep darts and we could all go home.
Fortunately, my sleep darts aren't powerful enough to affect Rajan.
What? How are you gonna get at those blueprints?
Rajan has an insatiable appetite for Indian watermelons, which, if eaten whole, will force even him to nod off for a while. Once he's asleep, I'll creep in and lift the blueprints.
That's fine and all, but how do you plan on luring him over to the watermelons?
I've equipped my sleep darts with a sonic disruptor. The strange sounds they make should be enough to lead the ever-curious Rajan from place to place.
Cool, so yeah, we're just gonna lead this guy around to some watermelons. Which, I guess who can blame him? Watermelons are pretty good. Dude really just ate that whole like that. Yeah, speaking of watermelons, though, I actually had some watermelon earlier today. Let's put that guy to sleep. I think I'm allowed to do that as long as we don't hit Rajan. We'll be alright. So we'll go ahead and nab this. Spice Operation Blueprint. Oh god, I don't like how he got up like that. Right, I'm afraid to press this button, L3. My controller is a bit whack, to say the least. It is old. I usually have to spend like a little bit of time before the episode to make sure the controller is working properly. And even when I'm clicking it now, I can't click it too hard, otherwise the character's just gonna go all whack. Movements on its own and whatnot, stick drift. A little bit sad, but I don't really feel like getting a new controller, to be honest. How are we gonna get past this guy? I know there's a... I'm just gonna go for it. Oh god. So, hopefully you guys been doing well. Like I said, I know it's been a while since we last played Sly. How far does this guy have to go? Way over there. But I hope everything's been going well for you. For you all, I guess I should say. God. I have been playing a lot of Overwatch lately. Overwatch is usually my main game. If I put this guy to... Well, I was gonna put him to sleep, but... Yeah, this is what I wanted to avoid. Many things all around here. Where's this next watermelon? Up there? Did he hear that? Is that close enough? No, he didn't. What if I do that? No. Kind of stuck here, and there's a lot of bad things over there. Can I just bomb them from here? Oh no, I don't want to fall. Oh! That's not good. I blew somebody up. Just let the bombs do everything. Run! Where's Rajan at? He's over there. As long as he doesn't see us, we'll be alright. Somebody just got hit. We are going not the right direction at all. Also, sorry if my mic sounds a little bit weird. I think listening to it back, there's a lot of emptiness. It sounds like very, very echoey. But that's just because with the new setup, I don't really have a lot of things around to sort of muffle the sound, I guess. I am kind of just almost in an empty room. Oh my god. How did he not see me? Alright, as long as that guy doesn't turn around, we'll be alright. Oh no. Uh-oh. Rajan's after us as well. He caught up! I think that's our first fail of the game. That's crazy. He caught up to us. Alright, well, we still have 2 out of 3, which is nice. At least the game isn't that harsh on us for making mistakes. Come on, I know you can hear this. Does he just not care? Okay, there we go. This is honestly a way better area to... Oh god. Shh. Delete him over here. Uh-oh. Okay. Dude just baited himself, I guess. Make sure there's no other guards around while I do this. We'll go here. Can you hear up here? Yes, you can. Is he gonna jump that? Wow. Big jump. Really? You can see Bentley back there in the background. So yeah, none of the news. I don't think there's been a lot of, well, I guess I should probably wait until after this, since it's the last blueprint.
What? The blueprints! They have been stolen!
Complete set of blueprints. Great field work, Bentley. You're really getting the hang of this.
I've got some bad news. Rajan has gone into hiding somewhere in the temple. I guess the destruction of his satellite array and my invasion of his personal space to get the blueprints spooked him. To get his portion of the Clockwork Heart, we'll need to drive him out into the open. Given Rajan's spy-saddled temper, I'd recommend making him angry. First, we'll destroy the center of his operation, the Spice Grinder. Then we'll demolish the dam above the temple in an attempt to flood him out. If that doesn't work, I've made arrangements to exchange one of the temple's facade rubies for some high explosives, which, if necessary, we can use to flood the whole temple grotto. If my psychological profile is accurate, Rajan should pick up the other half of the Clockwork Heart before making his escape. Effectively, bringing it to us.
Cool, so we are on basically day 2 of our operation. And I think we're gonna do the Ruby mission to sort of end off today's episode. That first mission kind of took a little bit because I suck. Rusty, I guess. But we have a lot of missions to do, and these ones all sort of take a while to do. This one in particular, the Spice Grinder takes a little bit. The Ruby one takes a little bit. This is a chase one. And the Bentley one isn't actually too long either, but we might be able to squeeze that in. So we have no powers because we're not going to buy any just to make the game a little bit harder on ourselves. But also, we'll buy them all at the end because buying some of these... Whoops. Buying some of these powers is part of the achievement, and we are going to 100% this game. Just like the first one, which haven't done yet, exactly. We'll probably do a separate video on that in a while. Well, I mean, technically we have 100% the game in terms of in-game progress, but in terms of achievements, we have not done that. So, anyways, we'll head over to this Ruby one. I don't remember what I was saying, to be honest, before I started. Oh, in terms of news about Sly, I'm pretty sure the only reference of Sly in terms of like media, modern media, is Astrobot. I think Sly appeared a little bit in Astrobot. I've never played the game because, again, I don't own a PS5. But I heard it's like a little raccoon Sly skin you can wear, which is pretty nice. I don't think there's anything new in terms of like if we're getting another Sly game or the Sly movie that got canceled way back in like 2016. But I've also haven't been looking, if that makes sense. So if it doesn't come up naturally, I most likely won't know about it because, I mean, as much as I love Sly, I'm not going to, go look at information about it and stuff.
We've been contracted to acquire that huge ruby of Rajad's for a local crime ring. In exchange for the goods, they'll set us up with a Cherry Bomb 500 for the heist.
A Cherry Bomb 500? That's a lot of kick.
Trust me, we'll need it. To get that ruby free from its moorings, you might have to whack it a few times with your cane.
I'm on it.
Cool, so we're just gonna straight up beat a jewelry, which is fine, I guess.
Hurry, you're on. Sly's knocked the ruby loose, and now we need your muscle to get it to the buyers.
Muscle on the way.
Oh, we gotta play some Murray, which is always fun. OP Murray here, who's, well, OP, I guess. I don't even know if this is the right way to go, but we'll go this way anyways. So yeah, alongside of Overwatch, I've also been playing a lot of Warframe lately. Been getting back into it. I've sunk a lot of time into it. It's actually almost catching up to my Don't Starve in terms of hours. Which is... How did that guy not see me? I literally ran up in his face. Anyways, I've been playing a lot of Warframe lately. I thought about doing some Warframe content. I'm not sure if I want to or not. I know we have the one Warframe video where it's just a little montage of doing some of the new Infested Liches that came out a while ago, about a month ago or something like that. A month or two? But I'm thinking about making like an alt account, start over and do like a sort of like a playthrough of Warframe. It is a really long game and there's a lot of grinding involved. So I'm not sure like how serious I want to be with it. And I was looking it up and I'm pretty sure making like alt accounts for Warframe is alright. It's not against like TOS, but I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to interact your main account with the alt.
You can pick up the ruby with your stop move. Despite its size, that rock is really fragile. Bentley will run ahead and inflate cushions that are safe to throw the ruby onto. Use them, or this operation's a bust. Now, head out to our rendezvous near the waterfall.
Altagounts, I guess. I'm not sure if that went through or not. Yeah. Look at these little cushions. They look so nice. Little sly masks. I don't want like a beanbag of one of those. Yeah, we can't do anything. Can't jump. Can't run. That's a power we can get later on, where we can be able to jump and run while we're holding things. But alas, we do not have it right now, so we have to walk. That's why this mission sort of takes a little bit. Can't really do anything but walk and sort of just follow Bentley. I have messed around with this before in the past, just throwing it at people and seeing if there's like alternate routes. But I think if we fall, like from any distance, I think we actually end up dropping the item. I'm not sure though.
This ruby is near flawless. I'll recommend to my superiors that we purchase it. Take it to our buyer and complete the contract.
Alright, so now that that wizard-looking guy told us what to do, let's just test it right now. No, okay, don't. I remember falling one time and breaking it, but I guess I just fell in the water. And I guess we have to walk around. But, oh, Bentley's gonna put down a thing over there, right? Yeah, I'm wondering if... Is this guy gonna move at all? Oh! That was really close. Right. And because we're playing Slide 2, we can do this. Oddly enough. I'm not sure why exactly they got rid of that. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but still. Also, if you're not careful and you hit the enemies into that ruby, they will break it. So, just fair warning. I know from experience. Are we done? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he didn't care. Can't make that jump. Sad. Do we actually have any powers for here? No, we don't. Where are you going, Bentley? I kind of want to follow Bentley. See where he goes. Oh, he just disappears. Okay. I guess this is the end of the mission. Which, I guess makes sense. Oof. I didn't mean for that to happen. The fact that that guy survived an actual hippo landing on his head from that high is crazy. I thought for sure it would have been a one-shot, but maybe not. Who's this guy? Yeah, dude, Murray two-shotting these guards is it's pretty crazy. A little bit broken.
I must say, the Cooper gang certainly lives up to its reputation. This is a true Indian treasure. We will honor the bargain and provide a cherry bomb 500 at the time the turtle requested.
Alright. Mission complete for Murray. Now, unfortunately, we have to walk all the way back to the safe house because there's more missions to do, but I guess the safe house is right here. And I think to end it off, we will do the chase mission with Sly. Just because it'll go by a little bit quickly. And we're not really at time yet, so might as well get our cardio in and do a little bit of running. It was kind of cringe, but whatever. Lots of treasures around here too, which we're not going to get. Because, again, part of the achievements. I'm going to try our best to avoid bottles and all the other smooth jazz type of stuff. Yeah, so we'll get rid of that guy, and I actually don't remember where the... Oh, it's right there. So we'll head over to there.
Super, we meet again.
Constable Mila, thanks for not ratting me out back at the ball.
I should be thanking you. The look on Carmelita's face was priceless.
She took it hard, huh?
No one likes to have their affections played with.
I know I certainly don't. Look, Neela, as soon as this India job is over, why don't you and I go out on the town? We'll dance through Bollywood and eat curry all night long.
I'll keep it in mind. But first, the task at hand. I've learned of a secret entrance leading to half of the Clockwork Heart. Legally, I can't enter the premises without a warrant. But now a thief like you...
A thief like me can go wherever he pleases. I read you.
Don't fall behind while I lead you to the entrance. This place is thick with guards, and standing still can be lethal.
I hear that, sister.
Alright, time to chase Neela, who's just gonna one-shot that guard, and he's gonna drown. Honestly, I'm curious to see if they would ever, we can just go ahead and keep up with her, actually, because we know where she's going. She's gonna run this way. Oh, nope, I lied. I can follow her. I'm curious if they're ever gonna change, like, pathings. If they ever did missions, like, randomized pathings. If they were to ever do something like that for Sly. Again, it is an old game, so I'm not expecting much, but it's just like... Hey. I think it'd be cool to switch up the path that she goes every run. I'm sure randomization isn't too hard in a game, but... I mean, I don't know, I've never made a game. And I probably never will, just because I'm not that smart. I don't know how coding works. But I'm pretty sure I've had this, What are you doing, dude? It's an elephant. I push you out of the way? Why? Why are you like this, Neela? Alright, well, she found her way through. I'm also super excited for Borderlands 4 that's coming out at the end of this year, and Subnautica 2. I know I've done like 2 videos on the first Subnautica, but they weren't actually part of the story, and it was just sort of kind of base building stuff, and that was back when I was... Well, I was gonna say terrified of the game. I still am terrified of the game. But, I've beaten Subnautica now, and I've actually beaten the second one too, Below Zero. 100% both games in terms of achievements. So I feel a lot more confident playing through it. So I'm curious to know if you guys would like to see Subnautica 2 play through whenever it comes out.
This is it. And remember, if push comes to shove, I never showed you this door. And we're on for that date in Bollywood.
There it is, just like Neela said.
In order to lower the Clockwork Heart, you'll need access to that control box. But it's locked down tight.
Oh, I'm sure these guards won't mind if I borrow their keys.
Do a little bit of pickpocketing. We were actually here earlier in the game, just below, which was pretty cool. So we'll go ahead and if I make this jump, I don't, and I fall all the way down to the bottom. Oh gosh, that was really close. I ran there for like a split second. Thank God they don't hear you right away. That guy heard me though, and I do want to go over to these guys down here. This guy has something special, camera. I do want to open that, this thing right here. We saw this earlier as well. Weirdly enough, we don't need a code for it. But yeah, we'll get some extra money out of it. We have 1,000 monies. Not too bad, 1,000 coins. Some of that came from the pickpocketing video that I did a while back, the hour-long pickpocketing video. So if you're ever interested in listening to some Sly ambience for like an hour, feel free to check that video out, I guess, if you want to. You don't really have to. Because you can pretty much do whatever you want, I guess. Within the rules of the humanity or something. I don't know what I'm ranting. Let's just get this last guy. What is that down there? Oh, that's a guard with something special. Cool, let's go on and open this, get the Clockwork Heart, and we'll be out of here. gosh, that explosion was a little bit framey. Ew, dude, look at this thing. Clockwork's heart.
That's it! Half the clockwork heart! The spice won't be growing around here anytime soon.
Mission complete. Am I gonna have to walk out of here myself? Oh my god, I am. What's up here, actually? I've never actually looked up here. I guess just the ceiling. Anyways, I think we'll call it here for today's episode. We are about that time. And yeah, it's just nice to play Sly again. Get back into it. With all of not being here for a while and stuff like that. So yeah, I will head back to base before next episode. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry for the AFK once more, and hope to see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.